Why hello random people of the internet and welcome to my video. I won't say that this is a tutorial, but I do give some helpful tips along the way. If you are thinking of making this version of Rey's costume, you know, it's a really cool costume. So yeah, go for it, own it, do it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and it's helpful for you in any way. If you are going to make the costume, feel free to like tag me or like let me know, because I'd love to see like other people's like recreations and stuff. Basically, I made Rey's tunic. It looks really bad in this, but I'm currently putting watered down acrylics on here. I did try to do this before, but it turned out this like really sort of brownish grey colour, and I've got a reference of Rey. And I'm kind of sad I didn't actually film me making this or any of the other aspects of it, but we're starting to colour this again. We'll get this done, then it can dry. We'll continue with the outfit. The Force will be with you. So I've done one side of it now. This is how much it used. It was up there. And we've got a little bit left of this side, and then we can do the back, and we're almost done. So mixing the paint was a bit of a hassle because it's a consistency that's not too watery and it needs to be the right darkness to match. I think I did an alright job like matching it. I don't know, but they're pretty close. Little update, we're on the back now. We've got this much left to do, so we're getting there. We are. Best song ever. We just got this bit to do now. Then we can let it dry. These sides bits are pretty much dry already. So yeah, we're making progress. The Force will be with you. We did it! We finally did it at the cost of like, I don't know. Look at all this. But this is the price of cosplay. Oh, my phone's going. But we've done this. I'll get back to you when it's all dry and I can try it all on. So, this is pretty much almost done. The arm still needs a bit more bandages. And, don't know what else. What else do we need to do? I'm not sure. But, it's getting there. It's not complete yet. But it's getting there. And I've got my, I don't know if you can see that, little bracer. It's not the best, I will admit, but it's something. And that's what cosplay is about, you know. Just have fun, dress up as the character that you want to dress up as, and just have a good time. I will say that I am in love with these boots. I feel like Obi-Wan.
Hello there.
This looks really green, but it's not. It's grey. And I know it should be a bit more blue, but hell to it. So here we have the bat. This was a bit tricky to make the pattern for, because I didn't have any cling film. What I basically did was I got the duct tape. I got that and then I wrapped it around my waist and then sort of made this sort of feature with it as well. And then I cut that out and got sort of like a pattern for it and then cut it out with the leather, but it's not real leather, as you can see. Basically she has a bit of tweed. Is this tweed? I don't know. It sort of like wraps around here. I'll show you the picture now. There's a bit of like straw-like stuff, and that sort of like wraps around both here and here. So I'm going to be doing that and then trying to make the gun holder, but I have no gun, but that's okay. Improvisation. I was dabbling around with how I'm going to attach the belt. This part doesn't matter as much, but this is where all the weight lies. I've seen a lot of people use D-rings to like secure this bit and like put it on, but I'm not really feeling that, so I'm going to be using these. Say maybe like have at least 2, and then maybe 1 here, and then in this bit we're just going to get maybe 2 so it stays in place. I love these, they are like a saviour, but be careful on how you sew them, because let me show you. So you've got this sort of setup where that bit goes into there, but when you're sewing it can be easy to mix it up, and then you sew it on like this, and obviously that doesn't clip on, but it's easily fixed. Okay, the way that I usually mark on where I'm going to sew stuff, because you're going to need to know where to sew one side on to here and then where to sew it on here, and obviously they've got to match up. What I like to do is get it sort of, wait, let me get my feet to hold the camera. So I usually fold it over like this to the point, and then I sort of like, I don't know if you can see, but you sort of like mark it on there, but you're also marking on here. So then you've got a mark there, and a mark there. And then you can just sew it on. So what I did was I cut 2 of these out because the backing of this is not the same as the front, and it sort of like wraps around, so I'm going to need both sides to be showing the leather. So basically for that you just place it down on the fabric, trace around it, cut it out, and then flip it over, do the same, trace it, cut it out. And then what I did, I know it's probably not the best idea, but I used all-purpose adhesive to stick these together. So since we've got like the white bit coming through, I'm just going to take some felt tips, just colour around it. Simple, So, little update. I've gotten this fabric because I feel like it matches what Ray has a bit more than this does. On camera right now they look pretty much the same colour. So we are pretty much like done with the costume right now. I've got it on. Off screen I've altered the leggings sort of thing because they were too loose on me at the waist. So I've just brought them together a bit, and now I'm going to sew a bit of extra for the, I don't know, fabric that wraps around her. So let's do that. So this is my working space at the moment. As you can see, it's a like location change from where I've made everything else, because I'm back home right now. So I get the access to this lovely, wonderful thing. Honestly, sewing machines, they make life so much easier. Like, hand sewing stuff is just, it's not that fun for a long-term thing. It's nice when you start, but it's not nice for like a whole costume. So here is some extra fabric. Here's the piece that actually wraps around me. Thing is, it doesn't go as low as I want it to go, so I'm adding this bit onto here and it'll be all hidden under the belt. I did this with the other bit of fabric, but obviously I got new fabric which matches the colour more, so I'm gonna do that. Also, another thing, if you don't wear your cosplay whilst you're working on it, do you even cosplay? What it sort of looks like. I'm gonna have my hair cut tomorrow? Technically tomorrow. I'm so excited because Expo is so close. Sorry if I've not put this to frame, but yeah, I'm so excited. So Ray is pretty much done. But yeah, all I have to do now is wear her to the convention. I don't know if I actually filmed me making the arm wraps, so I'll talk you through what I did. I got a really cheap t-shirt in a really large size, more fabric. Then I made sort of like sleeves for my arms, just by guessing and then sewing it. And then I got some self-adhesive bandages and laid that, wrapped it around the sleeve that I made. As you can see, like on the inside it's top, on the outside it's bandage. And then I went over it with eyeshadow to make it look a bit weathered. So here's a little summary of everything that I'm wearing. These I put on first. These are like the trousers. They're sort of like greyish in colour. Here is the tunic that I made, and I got some like quilted fabric and then just sort of made a pattern for it and did that. Here is the fabric that wraps around the body. It's sort of like greyish blue in colour. These are the arm wraps. I usually just try and see which one goes on which arm, but that's fine. Here is the belt, a gun I made. It's not Ray's gun, it's for another cosplay I'm doing, but it fits in there, so why not? Then we've got the wrist bracer thing. I can leave a link in the description where I got the pattern. And then we have the boots. I got these from New Look. I was in search of like riding style boots and I was lucky to find these and I got them in a sale. Those are my pyjama bottoms because this is how I work. But yeah, these are really comfy and a really good find. Yeah, so I think that's generally everything that I'm wearing. I don't have any props like lightsabers or anything, but I'm hoping to get some. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I had an awesome time making the costume, especially like making all the like leather stuff. It's not real leather in the video, but you can use real leather, and it would probably be a lot more sturdier if you do. But I hope you did enjoy and that it was helpful for you, because I know I could have done with like another person's video helping me along the way. But trial and error is how I cosplay. Honestly, trial and error works wonders sometimes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned because I might make a vlog of Cos Expo. For me, it's in a few hours, sort of. I'm excited, but bye!